ॐ शुक्लाम्बरधरं विष्णुं शशिवर्णं चतुर्भुजं प्रसन्नवदनं ध्यायेत् सर्वविघ्नोपशान्तये. Welcome back to Amara Bharati Samskrita YouTube channel, where we learn CBSE NCERT Sanskrit lessons through English and Kannada languages. Now the Shemushi textbook, CBSE class 9 Sanskrit, Dvitiyaha Pathaha. The second lesson, Swarna Kakah. Swarna Kakah means the golden crow. Now we look at the English explanation along with the grammar part, which is in your textbook Shemushi for this particular lesson. Now the introduction to this lesson. Prastutah Pathaha Shri Padmashastrina Virachitat Vishwa Katha Shatakam iti Katha Sangrahat Grihitosti. Prastutah Patha, this current lesson, is taken from the collection of stories Katha Sangrahat named Vishwa Katha Shatakam. Vishwa Katha Shatakam is the name of this book, written by Shri Padmashastrina Virachitat, written by Shri Padma Shastri. Atra Vividha Rashtreshu Vyaptanam Shata Loka Kathanam Varnanam Vidyate. Here in this book are 100 stories, 100 folk stories, Loka Kathanam. They are folk stories from different countries around the world. Esha Katha, this current story, Burma, Myanmar deshasya Shrestha Loka Katha asti. This current story is a superior folk tale from Burma or Myanmar. Asyam Kathayam, in this story, Lobhasya Dushparinamaha Tatha Tyagasya Suparinamaha are depicted. The bad effects of greed. Lobha is greed, Dushparinama is the bad effect, and Tyagasya Suparinamaha, and the good effects of renunciation or sacrifice. How are they told? Swarna Paksha Kakah Madhyamena Varnitosti. Through the medium of a golden crow with golden wings. Swarna Paksha. Paksha is a wing. Swarna Paksha is golden wings. Here the sandhis are Grihitosti is Grihitaha plus Asti. Varnitosti is Varnitaha plus Asti. We go to the story proper. Pura, long ago, Kasmimschid Grame, in a certain village, Eka Nirdhana Vruddha Stri Nyavasat. Nyavasat means lived a poor old lady. Nirdhana is poor, Vruddha is old woman. Tasyaha cha eka duhita vinamra manohara cha asit. She had a daughter who was humble and beautiful. Vinamra is humble, Manohara is beautiful. Ekada, once, Mata sthalyam tandulan nikshipya. The mother, Mata is mother, having kept rice grains, tandulan is rice grains, sthalyam, on a plate. Putrim adishat, she ordered her daughter. Suryatape, in the sunlight, tandulan khagebhyo raksha, protect these rice grains from birds. Kakah is a bird, khagebhyo raksha is protect these rice grains from birds. Kinchit kalad anantaram. Kalad anantaram is kalat plus anantaram. Eko vichitraha kakaha. After some time, kinchit kalad anantaram, after some time, Eko vichitraha kakaha, a strange crow, samuddiya, came flying, tasyaha samipam agachat, towards her proximity, to the proximity of the young girl. She came, the crow came near her, that's what is the meaning. Naitadrishaha Swarnapaksho. Naitadrishaha is na plus etadrishaha. Swarnapaksho Rajata Chanchuhu Swarna Kakah Taya Purvam Drishtaha. Naitadrishaha is na plus etadrishaha. Swarna Kakastaya is Swarna Kakah plus Taya. Never before was seen by her such a golden crow with golden wings. Swarna Paksha is golden wings. Rajata Chanchu is a silver beak. Tam Tandulan Khadantam Hasantancha. Hasantancha is Hasantam plus cha. Vilokya Balika Roditum Arabdha. Roditum Arabdha is Roditum plus Arabdha. Seeing this bird eating the grains, Tandulan Khadantam eating the grains, Hasantancha and laughing, the girl started to cry. Roditum Arabdha. Tam Nivarayanti Sa Prarthayat. Stopping the bird, she prayed. Prarthana is praying. She prayed to the bird. Tandulan Ma Bhakshaya. Please don't eat the rice grains. Madiya Mata, my mother, Ativa Nirdhana Vartate, is extremely poor. Swarna Paksha Kakah Provacha. The golden crow, the crow with golden wings, replied, Ma Shuchaha, don't grieve. Suryodayat Prak Gramat Bahihi Pippala Vriksham Anu Tvaya Agantavyam. Suryodayat Prak is Suryodayat plus Prak, Gramat plus Bahihi, Pippala Vriksham plus Anu. Pippala Vriksham Anu. So, before the break of sunrise, Purvad Suryodayat Prak, before the break of sunrise, you have to come to the Pippala tree outside the village. Gramat Bahihi is outside the village. Pippala Vriksham Anu, you have to come close to the Pippala tree. Aham Tubhyam Tandula Mulyam Dasyami. I will pay you the price of this rice. I will pay you for the rice that I have eaten, is what the crow is telling. Praharshita Balika Nidram api nalebhe. Nidram plus api, Nidram api. The girl was so delighted that she could not even sleep in the night. Now what happens next? We'll see. Here in this paragraph, there are some sandhis which we can note down. Suryodayat Purvameva is Suryodayat Purvameva. Tatra plus upasthita is Tatropasthita. Vrikshasya plus upari is Vrikshasyopari. Prabuddhaha plus tada is Prabuddhastada. Swarna Gavakshat Kathitam is Swarna Gavakshat Kathitam. Tvam plus Agata is Tvamagata. Tvat plus Krite is Tvatkrite. Sopanam plus Avatarayami, Sopanam Avatarayami. Tat plus Kathaya is Tat Kathaya. Tamra Sopanena plus Eva is Tamra Sopane Naiva. Let us look at the meanings of this paragraph. Suryodayat Purvameva Sa Tatra Upasthita. Before sunrise itself, she positioned herself there. Means reached there near the Pippala tree. Vrikshasyopari Vilokya. Vrikshasya Upari Vilokya. Sacha Ascharya Chakita Sanjata. On seeing the top of the tree, she became surprised. On seeing what? Yat Tatra Swarnamayaha Prasado Vartate. On seeing a golden palace there on top of the tree. Swarnamaya is golden, Prasadaha is a palace. Yada Kakah Shaitva Prabuddhaha Tada Tena Swarna Gavakshat Kathitam. When the crow woke up after sleep, then it told her from the golden window. Swarna Gavaksha is the golden window. Told from the golden window, the crow told. You can see the crow here. Hamho Bale, O girl, Tvamagata, you have come. Tishtha, stand over there. Aham Tvatkrite Sopanam Avatarayami. I will lower or hang stairs or a ladder for you. Tat Kathaya, tell me. Swarnamayam, Rajatamayam, Tamramayam Va. Which one do you want? Golden, silver or copper ladder? Kanya Avadat, the girl said. Aham nirdhana matuh duhita asmi. I am the daughter of a poor mother. Tamra sopanena eva agamishyami. I will come by means of the copper ladder itself. Param, however, Swarna sopanena sa Swarna bhavanam arohata. However, she ascended the golden palace by the golden ladder. So you can see the girl climbing up the palace on a ladder. We go further. In this paragraph, the sandhis are bhojanam plus adyavadi is bhojanam adyavadhi. Kakah plus avadat is kako avadat. Aham plus ichhami is aham ichhami. Atra plus eva is atraiva. Shighram plus eva is shighram eva. Let us look at the meaning of this paragraph. Chirakalam bhavane chitra vichitra vastuni sajjitani drishtva. Spending a long time in the palace. Chirakalam bhavane, spending a long time in the palace. Chitra vichitra vastuni sajjitani drishtva sa vismayangata. She got astonished. Vismaya is astonishment. She got astonished on what? On seeing strange and wonderful things. Chitra vichitra vastuni. Arranged, wonderful objects arranged in the palace. Shrantam tam vilokya Kakah avadat. Seeing her tired, fatigued, the crow said, Purvam, firstly, Laghu pratarashah kriyatam. Light breakfast is to be had, eaten. Vadatvam, tell me. Swarnasthalyam bhojanam karishyasi kim va rajatasthalyam uta tamrasthalyam. Tell me whether you like to have food in a golden plate or a silver plate or a copper plate. Swarnasthali is a golden plate, silver plate is a rajatasthali, and tamrasthali is a copper plate. Balika avadat, the girl said, Tamrasthalyam eva aham nirdhana bhojanam karishyami. The girl said, I who am poor will have food in a copper plate itself. Tada sa ascharya chakita sanjata yada swarnakakena swarnasthalyam bhojanam pariveshitam. Then the girl got surprised, again astonished, when the crow served food in a golden plate. Na etadrisham swadu bhojanam adyavadhi balika khaditavati. The girl had not earlier eaten food which was so sumptuous and tasty. Swadu bhojanam. Swadu is sumptuous and tasty. Kakah avadat. The crow said, Balike, O girl, ahamichami yatvam sarvada atraiva tishtha. I desire that you stay here always. Atra eva tishtha. Param, however, tava mata tu ekakini vartate. But your mother will be alone. Ataha tvam shigrameva swagraham gacha. Therefore, you quickly go to your house. The crow said like that. We go further. Ityuktva. Iti plus uktva is ityuktva. Kakah kakshabhyantarat. Having said this, the crow kakshabhyantarat, from inside the room, tisraha manjushaha nissarya tam pratyavadat. Having brought 3 boxes from inside the room, the crow said like this, Balike, O girl, yathecham. Yatha plus ichham is yathecham. Grihana manjusham ekam. Take 1 box. Lahutamam manjusham pragrihya. Having taken the lightest or the smallest box. Balikaya katitam. The girl replied that Yat eva madiya tandulanam molyam. This itself is the price of my rice grains. Tandula is rice grains. Madiya chandulanam is my rice grains. This is the price of my rice grains. Manjusham ekam. Ekam is manjusham ekam here. Manjusham ekam. Now we go further. Griham agatya. Griham plus agatya. Taya manjusha samudghatita. Having come home, having opened the box, tasyam maharhani hirakani vilokya. Having seen costly, expensive diamonds inside the box, sa praharshita. She became happy. Taddinat dhanika. Taddinat, tat dinat dhanika. Tat plus dinat plus dhanika. Sa sanjata. And became wealthy from that very day onwards. We go further. Tasmin eva. Tasmin plus eva. Grame. In that very village, eka apara lubdha vruddha nyavasat. Lived another old lady who was greedy, covetous. Tasya api eka putri asit. She also had a daughter. Irshaya means with jealousy. Sa tasya Swarna Kakasya rahasyam nyatavati. She, the second old lady, came to know the secret of the golden crow with jealousy. Irshaya. Suryatape tandulan nikshipya. Having placed rice grains in the sunlight. Tayape swasuta rakshartham niyukta. She also designated her daughter to protect those rice grains. Tathaiva. Tatha plus eva is tathaiva. Tayapi is taya plus api. Tathaiva is tatha plus eva. In the same way as earlier. Swarna pakshaha Kaakah tandulan bhakshayan. The golden crow with golden wings, eating those rice grains. Tam api. Tam plus api is tam api. Tatra eva akarayat. Tatra eva akarayat. Also did as earlier, called her also to its place near the Pippala tree, to its palace. Tatra eva akarayat. Pratastatra. Prataha plus tatra is pratastatra gatva. Having gone there in the morning, sa kakam nirbhartsayanti pravochat. Nirbhartsayanti pravochat. She scoldingly, abusingly asked the crow, Bho nicha Kakah, oh lowly crow, aham agata. Aham plus agata is aham agata. I have come. Mahyam tandula mulyam prayacha. Give me the price of the rice grains. Kako bravit. Kakah plus abravit is kako bravit. The crow said, Aham tvatkrite sopanam avatarayami. I will lower, hang a ladder for you. Tat kathaya. Tvatkrite is tvat plus krite. Tat plus kathaya. Tat kathaya. Swarnamayam, rajatamayam, tamramayam va. Tell me which one, golden or silver or copper. Garvitaya balikaya proktam. The arrogant girl said, Swarnamayena sopanena aham agachami. I will come by the golden ladder. Param, however, Swarna Kakah tatskrite. Swarna Kakah tatskrite. The golden crow sent her. Tamramayam sopanameva prayachat. The golden crow sent her only the copper ladder. Swarna Kakah plus tam. Swarna Kakastam. Bhojanam api. Bhojanam plus api is bhojanam api. Tamra bhajane eva akarayat. The golden crow also served her food in the copper plate only. Prati nivritti kale. At the time of returning, Swarna Kakena kakshabhyantarat tisraha manjushaha tatpuraha samudkshiptaha. 3 boxes were presented in front of her by the golden crow from inside the room. Kakshabhyantarat, from inside the room. Lobhavishta sa. She, overcome by greed, brihattamam manjusham grihitavati, took the biggest box, Brihattamam, the biggest box she took. Grihamagatya sa tarshita. Having come home, she was bewildered. When what happened? Manjusham udghatayati. Upon opening the box, tavat tasyam bhishanaha. Udghatayati tasyam bhishanaha Krishna sarpo vilokitaha. She saw a fierce black snake inside the box. Lubdhaya balikaya lobhasya phalam praptam. The greedy girl got the fruits of her greed. Tadanantaram sa lobham pariyatyajat. After that, she gave up her greed. Now, these are the sandhis in this particular page. So, this brings me to the end of this story. A couple of notes. This lesson is taken from the work Vishwakatha Shatakam, which is a collection of stories by Sri Padam Shastri, where folk tales from different countries are compiled and collected. This is a superior folk tale from Burma or Myanmar, where along with the ill effects of greed, the good effects of sacrifice are also described through the medium of a crow with golden wings. The author of this work is Sri Padam Shastri, who is adorned with various titles like Sahitya Ayurveda Acharya, Kavya Tirtha, Sahitya Ratna, Shiksha Shastri, and also a Russian diploma. He is also adorned with titles like Vidya Bhushana and Ashukavi. He has been awarded the gold medal by the Soviet Union Nehru Puraskara Samiti and by the Rajasthan Sahitya Academy. He has numerous works to his credit, among which some of them are given below: Cinema Shatakam, Swarajyam, Khandakavya, Leninamritam, Mahakavya, Madiya Soviet Yatra, Padya Panchatantram, Bangladesha Vijayaha, Loka Tantra Vijayaha, Vishwakatha Shatakam, Chai Shatakam. Chai Shatakam means tea, chai, tea, 100 verses on tea, Mahavira Charitamritam, etc. Now we go to the grammar part of this particular lesson, Swarna Kakah, the golden crow. There is a small grammar portion in this particular lesson which we will see now. First, the tva and lyap pratyayas. When the same person does two actions, then the tva pratyaya is to be applied on the root or the dhatu of the first action. I will give you one example. If there are two sentences, Ramaha Kridati means Rama plays, and Ramaha Pathati, Rama reads. And suppose these actions happen in succession, means one after the other. First Rama plays and then Rama reads. Then these two can be combined into a single sentence as Ramaha Kriditva Pathati. Having played, Rama reads. The word Kriditva is with the tva pratyaya applied. Other examples of the tva pratyaya are Path plus tva is Pathitva, having read. Gam plus tva is Gatva, having gone. Khad plus tva is Khaditva, having eaten. Saha Ramah Kriditva Pathati. Now, can you apply the tva pratyaya in all circumstances, for all verbs, all cases, all the possibilities? Can you use it? Means it is no. Answer is no. There are exceptions where you cannot use the tva pratyaya, but instead you have to use the lyap pratyaya. Before we go to that, we should know what is meant by upasarga or prefix. Suppose you have a word called haraha, apply a prefix called vi, then you see it becomes viharaha. Viharaha is a walk in the park. Vihara means a stroll in the garden, like that. If you have the upasarga upa, then upaharaha means a gift given by somebody to somebody. It means a gift. Pra, if you add the upasarga pra to haraha, it becomes prahara, means hitting somebody. and if you add the upasarga sam to hara, it becomes samhara, means killing somebody. Rama killed Ravana. You can see the Abhyasavan Bhava lesson 8 for an introduction to upasargas. Upasargas here are vi, pra, upa and sam upon the one word called hara, which gives so many 4 different meanings. When you add upasarga, the meaning itself can get changed. So this is the upasarga. Now, if the root dhatu is preceded by an upasarga, then the tva pratyaya cannot be used. Instead, the lyap pratyaya is to be used. For example, Ramaha sampujya bhojanam khadati. Sam plus puj plus lyap becomes sampujya, having worshipped. Shama, having worshipped nicely, eats food. Then next, some other examples are upa plus gam plus lyap is upagamya. Vi plus loka plus lyap is vilokya, having seen. A plus da plus lyap is adaya, having brought. Nir plus gam plus lyap is nirgatya, having gone out. Now, the second topic in grammar is chit and chana prayogas. When an interrogative word, for example, who means kaha, is to be made an indeterminate interrogative word, as in someone, then kaschit and kaschana, then the chit and chana prayogas are used. When these suffixes are applied on pronouns sarvanama pada, then the resulting word will also be a pronoun. However, when the suffixes are applied on an indeclinable avyaya padam, then the resulting word will also be an indeclinable or avyaya. Some examples are kaha is who, kaha plus chana is kaschana, someone, singular, masculine. K plus chana is kechana, someone, plural, masculine. Ka plus chana is kachana, someone, singular, feminine. Kaha plus chana is kaschana, someone, plural, feminine. Kaha plus chit is kaschit, someone, singular, masculine. K plus chit is kechit, someone, plural, masculine. Ka plus chit is kachit, someone, singular, feminine. Kaha plus chit is kaschit, someone, plural, feminine. Similarly, the word kim, what, can also be used with chit and chana in order to make it indeterminate. This can be used in all the vibhaktis. For example, Prathama vibhakti kinchit, Tritiya vibhakti kenachit, Shashti vibhakti keshanchit, kesham plus chit, Saptami vibhakti kasminschit, Saptami vibhakti strilinga prayoga kasyanchit. We go further. In the same way, in the place of chit, chana can also be used. These words chit and chana are used when they are used with indeclinables. The resulting words will also be avyaya, indeclinable. For example, kvachit, kvachana, kadachit, kadachana, like that. We go further. Sankhyavachaka shabdaha is the next topic. Number words are different for masculine, feminine and neuter for the numbers 1, 2, 3, 4. However, from 5 onwards, there is no difference in the masculine, feminine and neuter forms. These are shown below. For 1, 2, 3, 4, Pullinga, masculine, ekaha, dvau, trayaha, chatvaraha, strilinga, eka, dve, tisraha, chatasraha, napumsakalinga, ekam, dve, trini, chatvari, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. In Pullinga, Strilinga and Napumsakalinga, and all the lingas are Pancha, Shat, Sapta, Ashta, Nava, Dasha, like this. Now, some Vibhakti Rupas are given. Takaranta Pullinga Gachat Shabdaha, Gachan, gacchantau, gacchantah. Gachantam, gacchantau, gachatah. Gacchata, gacchadbhyam, gacchadbhihi. Gacchate, gacchadbhyam, gacchadbhyah. Gachatah, gacchadbhyam, gacchadbhyah. Gachatah, gacchatoh, gacchatam. Gacchati, gacchatoh, gachatsu. He gachan, he gachantau, he gachantah. These are masculine forms, pullinga, gachat shabda. Feminine forms, ikaranta strilinga gachanti shabdah. Gachanti, gachantyau, gachantyah. Gachantim, gachantyau, gachantihi. Gachantya, gachantibhyam, gachantibhihi. Gachantyai, gachantibhyam, gachantibhyah. Gachantyah, gachantibhyam, gachantibhyah. Gachantyah, gachantyoh, gachantinam. Gachantyam, gachantyoh, gachantishu. He gachanti, he gachantyau, he gachantyah. Strilinga rupa, feminine forms. Now, the vibhakti rupani for the takaranta pullinga, napumsakalinga, gachat shabdah. Gachat, gachati, gachanti. Gachat, gachati, gachanti. So remaining forms are like pullinga pada. We go further. Now, comparative and superlative degrees. Tara and tama in Sanskrit are indicated by the use of tarap and tamap suffixes respectively. In these, only the tara and tama remain. For example, balavat plus tarap is balavattaraha in pullinga, balavattara in strilinga, and balavattaram in napumsakalinga. More powerful among two people is balavattaraha in pullinga, balavattara in strilinga, and balavattaram in napumsakalinga. Laghu plus tamap is superior degree. This is comparative degree. Balavattara is comparative degree. Laghu tama is superior degree. When you have the tama prefix, tara prefix is comparative, tama prefix is superlative. Laghu plus tamap is laghu tamaha in pullinga, laghu tama in strilinga, and laghu tamam in napumsakalinga, means lightest among many, like that. We go further. Some examples are given below. Laghu, laghutara, laghutama, light, lighter, lightest. Mahat, mahattara, mahattama, big, bigger, biggest. Shrestha, shresthatara, shresthatama, superior, more superior, most superior. Madhura, madhuratara, madhuratama, sweet, sweeter, sweetest. Guru, gurutara, gurutama, heavy, heavier, heaviest. Tivra, tivratara, tivratama, intensive, more intensive, most intensive. Priya, priyatara, priyatama, likable, more likable, most likable, or lovable, more lovable, and most lovable. Before we close, I want to tell you one statement which Swami Vivekananda has told. Whatever you think, you will be that. If you think yourself weak, you will become weak. If you think yourself strong, you will become strong. Think yourself as strong. I want all of you to be strong and not weak. This brings me to the end of this lesson part of second lesson, Dvitiyaha Pathaha Swarna Kakah. Thank you for watching. Like, subscribe, share. See you in the next video with the exercises part. YouTube, Amarabharati Samskrita. Shubham Bhuyat, Mangalamastu, Shri Krishnarpanamastu. Thank you very much.